And we're back here on the Jersey Cape podcast. Dennis Brown, your host, and we have a couple great episodes really coming up for you. Today, we are going to go to Stone Harbor and talk with Mayor Judy Davies-Dunhour because they have a big Thanksgiving weekend event there, Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. They have a White Christmas in Stone Harbor. We'll learn all about that, but if you've never been to Stone Harbor for Thanksgiving weekend, it's certainly one of the best places to be for the holiday weekend. And a number of towns actually do some great events as well for that holiday, including Avalon, Sea Isle City as well. So, Thanksgiving weekend, a really busy one down at the Jersey Cape. And it's hard to believe that we're basically, 10 days out or so from Thanksgiving as this episode comes out. And we are at the point where we're getting into the holiday season, and there's so much to do holiday-wise here at the Jersey Cape. Ocean City will have their Christmas in the downtown on the 23rd. Our Miracle on Asbury Avenue, as they call it, where merchants in the chamber will be kicking it off. An old-fashioned downtown Christmas. You have Festive Friday in Avalon on that Black Friday as well. Holiday extravaganza in Sea Isle City. So lots to do at the Jersey Cape that weekend. And again, we're going to dive really deep into Stone Harbor's events, and also want to let you know that same weekend, a big craft show down in Cape May at the convention hall there that's been put on by Max. So a lot of good events there. But the next few weeks, we're going to be looking at all the things you can do here at the Jersey Cape, both for right now and as you start making your vacation planning for next year. But, we really want to make sure you know about the fact that, the Jersey Cape, you think about the Wildwoods, Ocean City, Cape May, these places have a lot going on year round. And, even some of the mainland communities have a lot to add as well. And it's not just about the beaches, the boardwalks, though we love it. And there's a lot of great things to do there. There's a lot to enjoy in the off season, as they say. And, right now we're in the fall season. You can go to fallforthejerseycape.com and get a full listing of all the events, things that are open, discounts, those types of things. And then, you go into the winter season, warm and cozy at the Jersey Cape. So a lot of great activities going on. And we're going to let you know all about it over the coming weeks with some great interviews as well. But again, right after the break, we'll get to Judy Davies-Dunhour and go to Stone Harbor to talk about the exciting events that are going to be taking place in just over a week in Stone Harbor. I'm Dennis Brown. We'll be right back. We're back on the Jersey Cape podcast, and Dennis Brown here with Judy Davies-Dunhour, the mayor in Stone Harbor. We're talking about a really great event that is coming up here in just another week here or so, and it'll be the great Black Friday. They have a great Small Business Saturday. They have their home White Christmas in Stone Harbor, and I've been to it a number of times. It's a lot of fun, and Mayor, thanks for giving us a couple minutes today.
Oh, well, thanks for coming here, Dennis, and thanks again for showcasing Stone Harbor. It's always good to have you here.
So now this is a fun event this year, November 23rd and 24th, White Christmas in Stone Harbor. I know you get every so often you change up the themes, which I think is cool as well.
Yes, this year we've changed it. For the last couple of years, It's a Wonderful Life in Stone Harbor, and we had Little Bedford Falls. So this year we've switched it up to White Christmas, and we're going to have Pine Tree Harbor, which Pine Tree, Vermont, is what's featured in the movie White Christmas.
Well, it's cool to do that. I think I was here a few years back when you had a tropical theme, and also it's fun.
Yes, Island Holiday.
Yeah, so
yes,
it's fun.
Yes.
That's fun because you guys, it's not keeping the same thing all the time. It's mixing it up, and so you'll have a new experience if you, kind of come here every year.
Yes, it is a combination of the same experience and the traditional things that people like, and people like tradition. But you're right, we do change it up, and it does keep it fresh and keeps people excited every year.
Now, what I love about this is it's really kind of a full weekend of activities. I mean, obviously, Thanksgiving everybody spends with their family, but Friday and Saturday, the list of activities is immense. And, some of the best parts of it is the shopping you can do because, what Stone Harbor is blessed with is literally one of the most perfect downtowns. When towns develop, sometimes you don't get that natural, downtown area. And it's so walkable here. You can park and it's so easy to kind of walk around, hit all the shops. And a lot of them have great deals. 96th Street, as that setting for the White Christmas, it makes for a great weekend.
It really, our business district truly is, I mean, the most walkable probably you're going to find, and it really is Norman Rockwell-esque. It really is the size of the shops, and they are some really nice boutiques with a lot of different things, to offer. And when you're talking about that walkability too, just to throw that out there to listeners, there is so much parking really within that walking area too. So you don't have to worry about having to park far away before you get to the actual downtown. So there's easy parking, and you come in, and it's like you said, Dennis, 2 full days of activities for both kids and adults. And it really is probably, as mayor, it's one of my busiest weekends in the entire year. The town really comes alive, just like 4th of July. It is huge. The town is packed.
Well, there's good busy and bad busy. That weekend's a very good busy, I'm sure, for you.
Oh,
as
it's
well.
a really good busy. Yes, and everybody's really happy to be back.
Yeah.
Because, it's been a couple months since summer, and everyone's happy to be back.
And, Stone Harbor, a lot of people, obviously know, you do have some year-round people, but, a lot of this is people coming down, second homeowners, obviously with the hotels and all, and the additions that have been made both here in Avalon and Stone Harbor. Because they both kind of filter in for each other. There's been a lot of great upgrades. People, the hotel rooms get booked. Some of the houses do get rented and all. People who have come here for the summer to make a tradition to come down here for Thanksgiving. I mean, that's really cool when you think about it. Thanksgiving's one of the top 2 or 3 holidays in the year, and people say, I want to be in Stone Harbor for Thanksgiving. I mean, that's a big compliment.
It is big, and you're right. It is a lot of our second homeowners and also our year-round residents. It's where their extended family then comes here and stays with them for this particular holiday. And it is now with everyone, so many people are familiar with the Reeds, and the Reeds is open year-round, and they fill up, and they really add to the event too with things that they do there. And we do have the rentals. But I would say probably for the most part, it is second homeowners, it's residents, extended families, and people throughout Cape May County. I mean, we're really on the map for this weekend, just locally throughout Cape May County.
Now, you have a long list of activities there. If we went over everything, I think we'd be here, till the event itself. But what are a few of the highlights that you really get excited about with this weekend?
Well, the hospitality night, Friday night, is a real long-standing Stone Harbor tradition. And the stores all offer some kind of a treat. Some of them, are very elaborate. Some are smaller treats. And then there'll be sales as well. So that's something. Well, first, I would like to preface this with this entire weekend is a really nice collaboration between the Borough of Stone Harbor and the Stone Harbor Chamber of Commerce. So the two entities really work well together, bringing this entire 2-day event together. So Friday night, that's very special, where we have the hospitality night. Of course, earlier in the day, close to my heart, is the pet parade. Now, our pet parade is huge. People will be shocked. We probably get about 125 entrants.
Wow.
So that's a fun thing, and the pets are all dressed up. So that's a fun thing. And then it includes Friday, you have some letter writings to Santa Claus. But one of the other things that is really nice is the theater participates, the new Harbor Theater, and they'll be showing White Christmas. So that's a special thing that is done as well. There's people walking around. Also, you've got characters walking around and carolers and so on. Saturday, all throughout the day, there's things happening. And, of course, we have our huge parade that's been going on now for, Dennis and I were talking, maybe about 100 years now or something. I don't know. It's been a long time. Anyway, our parade is just getting better and better. And that starts at 6:30. On Saturday night. So that's like everything kind of culminates into that parade from this weekend. But one of the things we're doing this year, we started doing a couple of years ago, where we do the holiday beach tags, and we put them out for sale starting on this weekend. So this year we're doing something special. We're going to be offering 400 limited edition 2019 beach tags, but it's going to be a set. So it's going to be the holiday tag, and it's also going to be the 2019 season tag. So it's limited edition, and it is the same price. It doesn't cost any more than the regular season tag, which is $23 pre-season. Now, one of the things you get with your set is a signed certificate, original signature from me, from the mayor of Stone Harbor. You'll get your signed certificate. So they're going to be going on sale, $46 for the set, and they actually are beach tags. Like, you can use them if you want, or they can be a collectible that you keep at home. They're also great gifts. And they're going to be going on sale starting on Friday, November 23rd. And will be on sale till they're sold. Only 400 will be sold.
I don't think they'll be around that long.
I'm going to be surprised if they make it through Friday.
Yeah.
I think we'll see them go through Friday.
Now, for somebody who hasn't been to Stone Harbor, maybe they've been to Stone Harbor, but not for this weekend, talk about how alive this town becomes. I mean, you mentioned, it's almost as big as 4th of July, but, a lot of the shops, have things outside their doors. You talk about a lot of the activities that are going on. In general, you mentioned the theater. I think, the theater's been one of the best things that's happened to Stone Harbor in, years. And it really has provided something year round for people to do there. Talk about how alive this town becomes, because it really does. The decorations, everything. It has such a real homey feel to it.
It's kind of, if you're here in the summer and you can picture 96th Street in the summer on a busy summer night, just think about that with everybody bundled up, hats, gloves, coats. It's that many people. It is packed with people. And in the middle of it, you will have carolers. You'll have s'mores being made on 96th Street. You'll have, we're going to be this year, something else new we're doing is a big Christmas tree on 96th Street. You'll have that up. All the restaurants will be packed with different Christmas specials and stuff like that. And like you said, the Harbor Theater, there's movies running all weekend long. It's a summer night with everybody bundled up. It really is. It's amazing how many people come back. And the parade, the crowd you see at the parade every year, I marvel when you come down that parade and you make the turn onto 96th Street at how many people there are. It is spectacular. Really is something to see.
No, it is. It's a lot of fun. And, the history, because we talked about it before we started. The sidewalk sale's been going on here for years, where, and it's grown into this full weekend of activities that I know you all plan months and months in advance. You probably will start planning next year, the Monday after you get back in.
Yes, yes. It is one of those things. It's an all year long thing. Yes.
But it's a lot of fun, and we talked about briefly about the shops, but you have such a great shopping district here, and that's really the highlight as well. I mean, and that's where it kind of started. You have a lot of great businesses here. They offer the deals that you would, because that's a big shopping weekend in general, Black Friday. And then obviously, a lot of people have focused on the Small Business Saturday. And, that's what we have here. A lot of great small businesses that people should support.
Yes, that's definitely true. Shop local. I understand there's some convenience to the internet, but there's nothing like that hometown one-on-one attention you're going to get in our stores that really makes it a different shopping experience. And also that's what Christmas is about too, finding the perfect gift and being able to get it for someone. And one of the things that we do here too that I just want to touch on is in our Water Tower parking lot at 95th Street, we recreate a little small town atmosphere where we use our beach concession stands. So they're in storage from the summer, which they're normally on the beach. We set them up in the Water Tower, and we recreate a little town, and we have a little carousel. We have carnival games, and we try to make it a little bit like nostalgic, going back to 50s, 60s. And this year it will be Pine Tree Harbor, and there you'll be able to purchase. Here's what you'll be able to do Friday and Saturday. You can actually purchase a chance to win a shadow box display of all the Stone Harbor beach tags from the museum.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of a neat. I can't remember how. I want to say maybe $10 a ticket. And then the drawing will be during the parade. And the announcement will be made from the main stage who the winner is. And like Dennis and I were talking right before we started the podcast, this whole collectible thing with beach tags has gotten so big. And this is something else that's along that same vein. And it's a beautifully done display, and it benefits the Stone Harbor Museum.
Well, that's certainly something you want to check out. And again, come on down here. It's November 23rd and 24th. Stone Harbor, White Christmas in Stone Harbor. Highly suggest that you check it out. Mayor, thanks for giving us a couple minutes today.
And thank you, Dennis.
Thanks. We'll be right back here on the Jersey Cape Podcast. And again, we want to thank Judy Davies-Dunhour, Mayor of Stone Harbor, for being with us here on the Jersey Cape Podcast. I know we had a little bit of a break, but we will be back with episodes throughout the next couple of months. So you want to make sure you subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, whether it's, Apple or Google or Stitcher or in a number of places, iHeartRadio, all those good places, wherever you get your podcast. Make sure you check us out. And again, subscribe, tell your friends, and we appreciate all the love and feedback you've had throughout the summer and a lot of great episodes coming into this winter season for us as well. We'll be back next week with the Jersey Cape Podcast.